Hey everybody, it's Bay Ray here. I was on Facebook Marketplace and I found this guy locally who was selling a stack of comic books. I got them for $40. And a few days later, he messaged me again and said, hey, I've got another stack, decent sized stack. Take them for 20 bucks. And I said, sure, I'll take them. And I want to show you what I got. Now hang on and watch all the way to the end of the video. And I have a special message for everybody out there. Let's start with a couple trade paperbacks. Ultimate Daredevil and Elektra, and V is Vendetta for Vendetta by Alan Moore. Great storyline. Unfortunately, it's a little rough. As you could tell, there's a little piece taken out of it. But I actually bought these when they first came out, which was a good series. Just look at some single books that were in the stack. We got an old Gold Key Twilight Zone. We got an old Fantastic Four number 193 with a good view of the Thing on the cover. That's pretty cool. And we also got 2 issues of Identity Disc. I never read either one of these books, but you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to keep them. I'm not going to go out of my way to find it. But, you know, it's got some pretty good looking art on the cover. So we got a Captain America and Super Soldier number 1 and 2 from the 4-issue miniseries. A couple of issues of Thunderbolts 145 and 146. Ultimate Iron Man 2 number 1. We've got Turok Son of Stone. This is number 1 when Dark Horse took over. Then we got the Phantom, the dude who runs through the jungle in purple underwear. We've got an issue of Zorro number 19 from Dynamite, along with number 1 and 2. And then we got 3 one-shots of the new universe, Universal, from 3 different storylines. And Marvel Boy Uranian. I'm not sure on that one. I didn't read that. A very rough copy of DC Comics Presents. Animal Man number 80. A rolled spine on an Ultimate X-Men 23. Mike Myler's Superior number 2. An image book of Battlestone. And the Ultimates, I believe that's the second series. No, that's the first series. Ultimates number 8. That's kind of creepy. I wouldn't want to touch my sister like that, but you know, if you're into that. How about some Avengers? We've got number 354, 368, 370, 371, 381. Not in the best of shapes, but, you know, it is what it is. I probably give them out at Halloween. We got a George Perez Volume 2, number 9 and number 13. And then we got the new numbers at 61. I love that artwork. The Terminex Objective number 1. Avengers Spotlight number 23, number 22, Avengers Forever, and I also got a Solo Avengers stack 1 through 5 just before, and this will add to that collection as well, number 6. I got Mighty Avengers number 36, Giant Size Avengers Invaders, House of M number 1. The Initiative, these have some stickers on them. Number 8, number 10, this had a sticker on it. Number 14, 15, 17, and number 34. And part 1 and part 2 of New Avengers Luke Cage. I have to find number 3 if I want to read those. And a free comic book day mini book as well. Time for everybody's favorite mass murderer. We got Frank Castle, the Punisher, 38, 39, 45, 46, and then 47, 48, 49. That one's a little rough. That's got some stuff on it. And annual number 4. Then we go to the War Journal with Ghost Rider. Taking a vacation, skiing vacation, in number 32, and then jump over to Warzone with John Romita Jr. and Punisher Armory number 2. Everybody's Clawed Mutant. We've got Wolverine number 23, 25, 26, 28, 29, good run, 30, 32, 33, always loved that cover, 34, 35, a pretty good run of books, 36, 38, and 39, LCD. LCD and not LCD, LCD. That's kind of cool. I love the little play on the words there. His parents are dead, but he's yet still avenging them. We've got a good run of Batman Detective. I like that cover. I remember buying that when it was brand new. That's a cool short story in there. 630, 31, 35. That cover is getting a little loose and it's got a bit of a rolled spine. 641, Night's End. This is when Batman was broken. Number 6, what was that? 668. 7, what was that? 712 and 13 and annual number 3. Then to the irregular Batman title, Batman. Another Batman. I know that Tim, the comic book nerd dad, has part 3 of this. I'm going to give him that one for part 1. And then cool cover with Catwoman. 480. Into the Night Quests again, then Night End. And then we go into the No Man Lands, a couple of that. Shadow of the Bat. And then a pretty good run of Legends of the Dark Knight. Now, there's been, I think there was 5 different colors of this same cover. Oops. Same cover, different colors. That's number 1, number 2, number 3. Jump to number 5, which unfortunately has a little rip right there, and number 14. Then we got the official Spider-Man movie adaptation, as well as the official adaptation of Spider-Man 2. Both of them there must be a good read. I'm going to see if there's anything different from the comic to the movie. Stack of random Spideys, so that's Spider-Man Breakout. That has to do with the entire Avengers, new Avengers getting together. What if Scarlet Spider actually lived and killed Spider-Man? An issue of Peter Parker. Now, this is what caused me to buy this collection. Now, this is the first American premiere of Captain Britain. And in the pictures, it looked a lot better. But if you look at it, it's pretty chewed up. Probably end up being a $2 book. Sweet Charity with a J. Scott Campbell cover. Black, blue, and red all over. Spidey Unlimited number 3, 4, 16, and numbers, what was that, 14. Spider-Man Dr. Octopus Year 1, number 5, and number 3. Spider-Man's Tangled Web number 7, 8. I love these 2 covers. I love these. That the 3D effect with the story in the background, I love that. Number 10, that was practically me as a child. And Ultimate Mystery number 1. Oh, I was looking for that. Ultimate Iron Man number 2. Ultimate Iron Man 2 number 3. So I'll put that one with the other Ultimate Iron Man. I'm not keeping every book in this collection, to say the least. But the few that I am are Ultimate Marvel Team Up number 12, number 13, and number 15. First appearance, Shang-Chi in the Ultimate Universe. I'm trying to finish up this collection. Okay, now I held off the keys and minor keys to the end to show you myself. Now I have X-Men number 208. This is the minor key. It's only worth about $5, give or take. First mention of level Omega and the strength power of any mutants. So this is the first time they mentioned level Omega. Then we have Avengers number 52. This is where Scott Lang joins the Avengers. First Ant-Man to be in the Avengers since Hank Pym. So we have him. This is Batman number 14. There is some, annual number 14. This is the retelling of the origin of Two-Face, but there's also a story that was redacted in the original release because they felt that people were going to try to do this evil crap themselves and climb through people's windows and attack them. So there's only one page of art versus the 2-page. Now this one is definitely going in my collection. This is a one-shot of Ultimate Civil War Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham goes to different universes in search of his missing thought bubbles. This is definitely going into the collection. Now I have Wolverine number 4, first appearance of Bloodscream, also known as Bloodsport. So now both Marvel and DC have Bloodsports. Okay. I didn't even know that. Iconic Jim Lee cover number 24. One of my favorite covers by Jim Lee. It's an amazing, and it's a newsstand variant. So I love that. That's definitely going in the collection. And the only other Jim Lee cover of Wolverine that's just as good is number 27. This iconic cover, it was on t-shirts, it's on posters, it was all over the place. Iconic Jim Lee art. This is a minor key also. It is the first appearance of General Koi. I have not read this, but it's a minor key, and it's according to Key Comic Collector. Also, if you like what you're seeing right now, make sure you follow, subscribe, comment, share. Help me grow. I can keep showing you more comics. This is also the first appearance of Albert, who is a synthetic doppelganger of Logan. It also is the first appearance of LCD. That's funny. I really find that very amusing. Marvel Superheroes, Secret War, iconic Bob Layton cover. I love this. In fact, they even referred to this with Hulk saving everybody in Endgame. I loved that cover. Sticking with Secret War, we got Secret War number 9. This is the death of the Beyonder. Yep. But like in soap operas, nobody's dead forever. He did come back. Now, Punisher Armory number 1. This is where he puts in memoirs of who he was aiming for, what they did, and what he used. They did 10 issues of this. I believe it ran between 90 and 94. It tells you an idea of getting into the psyche of the Punisher. Now, usually free comic book days, comics aren't really worth much, but this is the first appearance of Jackpot and also the cameo of Mr. Negative. So this is actually worth about 15 bucks. This is actually pretty good. Usually free comic book day comics aren't really worth that much. Now, this is what made this entire deal worth it. This wasn't even in a picture. Spider-Man India, first appearance of Spider-Man India in India. I'm going to try to pronounce his name. Pavit Peshkar. I know I just completely butchered it, and I am so sorry. It also is voiced by Karen Sony. You might recognize him. He is Dopinder in the Deadpool movies. But this is an amazing book. He was in the Spider-Verse movies. I'm looking forward to the next film as well. Okay, that's all I got for you right now. But what I did want to tell you is I've got so many extra books from buying collections. I made on eBay right now, Bay Rays Comics, no apostrophe, just Bay Rays Comics. I have mystery grab bag boxes of 25 comics for $25 plus shipping and handling. I'm selling those right now. What's important about these is that you'll get a key book and maybe a signature, some really great books. But what's most important is that a portion of every box sold will go to ovarian cancer research. Not only did I lose my mother-in-law to ovarian cancer, I also lost my wife to ovarian cancer. So please buy a box of comics. Let's put some money to research for a cure. Let's find a cure for ovarian cancer. Go out, find comic books in the wild, whether it be at garage sales, flea markets, but do you know a way you could find some comics? At your local comic book store. They have everything you're looking for, and if you don't know what you want, go ask. I'm sure they'll find something for you right there. But also remember, reading comic books is still reading. Later.